Sleep Whisper Hypnosis. My name is Jason Newland. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. My website is jasonnewland.com. All of my podcasts are on there to stream, download. I have multiple podcasts that are available. You can find them on Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Castbox, and many others. You could just search my name, Jason Newland, or you could search by the podcast that you're looking for, as well as this Deep Sleep Whisper Hypnosis podcast. I also do Let Me Bore You to Sleep, Relax and Sleep Hypnosis Daily, Sleepy Boring Objects, Stress and Pain Relief. I've got a Stop Smoking podcast, Relaxation for Stress and Panic Attacks. It's Jason's Bedtime Story Time. As you can imagine, there's a lot. There's Chronic Pain Hypnosis podcast as well. So there's a lot of different podcasts available. Also on YouTube as well. So you can watch videos on there. There's 4 different versions of these recordings. One without music, one with background music, 5 hours and 10 hours long, which would be ideal, I guess, if you're choosing to listen all night long. Don't worry, I'm not going to start singing the song. I want to now. All night long. All night. Okay, I won't. So, I'd like you to get yourself prepared. Lie down on your bed or sit in a comfortable chair, making sure that chair supports your body. So if you were to fall asleep, now you may find that even listening to the introduction of this recording, even just by listening to me talking about the different podcasts that I have, my website and YouTube and yourself comfortable and all that stuff. You may notice that you start to zone out a little bit, partly because it's probably a bit boring, to be honest. I don't think many people would be sitting on the edge of the chair wondering what I'm going to say next. Or is it going to read out another podcast name? Or was it going to be... I wonder if he has a website. Oh, he does have a website. Oh, wow. Probably not. Probably not that exciting to listen to my voice. But it's not supposed to be. Although this is pretty much my most exciting voice that I have. That's kind of the only voice I have. You may notice that there's part of you perhaps thinking you can get on with it. You can do the relaxation session, or you're just going to jabber on that level. Like a weirdo. And yeah, probably that's kind of my style, or lack of style. But that's part of this. Because even though there might be that slight tension of expectation of maybe not really knowing what I'm going to say next. For some bananas yesterday. I was really looking forward to eating them, and one of them, I went to have one last night and it was too hard to eat. Too hard. You get a banana and it's just not ready to eat. It's too hard. So what I've done is I've taken them out of the freezer. So hopefully they'll be salty at the end of the day. You didn't expect me to say that. And I hope that even though I might not be saying what you think or expect that I should be saying in a relaxation session that's supposedly hypnosis-y, you may notice that you start to feel relaxed. You're starting to notice comfort spreading through your body. And that part of you that maybe was a bit frustrated because I wasn't presenting myself maybe in a way that you would expect. That's of course if you've never listened to me before. If you have listened to me before, then nothing I say will probably surprise you. That feeling inside of expectation changes Any feelings of doubt or towards yourself or anything else dissolve. Like an ice cube in a glass of boiling water. Or a frozen banana, which seems to be the topic of the day. I decided instead of focusing on what the news seem to want us to focus on, I'm going to start a different trend. Today's all going to be about bananas. Now you might not like bananas. You don't have to. There's no rules. I don't think there's a law in the world that says that you have to like a banana. And if there is, why is there? Who would make up a rule like that? I suppose in a chimpanzee world maybe, but then chimpanzees love bananas. Not that I know many chimpanzees. Sometimes the way we look at things can be different to the way we look at things now. By looking at things differently changes the way we were feeling before, because the way you were feeling before was based on how you were thinking before. So that when you start thinking differently, you start feeling different. The way you feel changes when the way you think changes. See, most humans look at a banana. Yep, I'm still talking about bananas. And how do they open a banana? Well, you start at the top. You've got that big thing sticking out at the top and you pull it down. Doesn't always open so well. It's great if it's really ripe. The skin practically just basically strips off for you. When it's really ripe, the skin just falls off onto the floor and it starts dancing on the table. No, it doesn't. But if the banana isn't ripe or really ready to be stripped, then you might have to put a bit of force on that thing that sticks up at the top. I like to think of it as this little hat, the banana hat handle. And this is an aside, but when you was a kid, did you ever used to run around after watching science fiction movies or television shows, things like maybe Star Wars or Star Trek, Logan's Run show That's how old I am. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. And pretend that a banana was a lightsaber. Not a lightsaber, like a... That would be weird. But like a thing, a thing that you could shoot lasers through. Doo-doo, doo-doo, like that. But of course it couldn't do that because it's a banana. As a lightsaber, it's not so good because it's curly. I mean, even if you go back to Star Wars, and you got Darth Vader and what's his name? His son. Sorry. I hope I haven't spoiled the plot of the 50-year-old movie. So you got them two fighting. Now if the lightsabers had been curved like a banana, I don't think that scene would be quite as dramatic. Even less so if they were actually holding bananas. I don't think the movie would have done quite as well. People coming out disappointed. I liked the movie till the end bit. The special effects were brilliant. But why did they use bananas at the end? I mean, did they run out of budget? Why didn't they just use the lightsabers that they were using at the beginning of the movie and all the way through? But at the end they decided to use bananas instead. I don't understand. So yeah. Anyway. See, even though talking about banana lightsabers might not be. I'm just guessing, but first of all, it might not be what you thought I was going to be discussing. It also wasn't what I thought I was going to be discussing. But have you noticed your mind has slowed down? That chitter-chatter. Maybe you felt that your mind was a bit overactive before, but now it's not. Notice how it's changed. Perhaps you're noticing how your breathing is calmer. Your breathing is looser. More peaceful. Effortlessly. Without having even focused on relaxing your breathing. A feeling of well-being, maybe even pleasure moving through your body. I can feel it myself. I feel it arising. I didn't say arousing them by accident. I'm glad I didn't. So I can feel it arising. rising, moving through my body. A sense of just calmness mixed with relaxation. Maybe a sense of contentment. A sense of just general well-being for no reason. Feeling positive and uplifted. For no reason. Don't need to be a reason. You can feel relaxed. Just for the sake of it. You can feel calm. Because it's nice to let go and you can enjoy the sense of freedom, emotional freedom that you can experience every time you listen to my voice. Feeling free. Letting go of those emotional restrictions that maybe you've been carrying around with you from the past. Allowing to drop on the floor, moving forward, leaving the past where it belongs. In the past. Looking forward to more calmness, more relaxation, deep, so very deep. Not just every muscle of your body. That feeling of calm, confident, deep relaxation travels ahead